Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mama Lee and I'm so excited to have you all here for my second YouTube video. This video is part 2 of my first video where I show you my busy mom cleaning routine. I make videos about lifestyle, home decor, and cleaning motivation. If that interests you, go ahead and subscribe down below. In this video, I am going to start off by just cleaning up my kitchen. There is so much stuff left behind on my counters, and my son's stuff, his cords to his electronics are there, and a few dishes that I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up. So I'm going to start with that and then move on to laundry in this video. It's going to be pretty short compared to the first one, but this is how I tidy up as a busy mom. When I get off work, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I've got a bunch of other stuff to do. But this just helps me get set up for success the next day and just get ready so I can be my best self. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my dishes. Now today actually wasn't so bad. Usually I have a sink full of dishes. I've got a growing 11-year-old and he eats and snacks, and we haven't gotten to the part where we have added the dishes as his chores, so he is just having those dishes stack up for me. When I get off work, I've got to deal with them. So we're working on it, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do the dishes, take care of those. Now, before I do the dishes, I always start off by cleaning my sink. Let me know if you do this as well. I was always taught that before you cook anything, before you clean anything, you got to have your kitchen clean, which includes cleaning the sink before you do your dishes. So let me know in the comments if I'm the only one that does that, but I was taught that since I was a little girl. So it's always been a habit of mine to get that sink clean before I even start my dishes. Once that sink's clean, I start to do my dishwater. I always put a cap full of Clorox bleach in my dishwater. That's also something I was raised by. It's stayed with me as an adult. I always add bleach. So I'm always cautious about how much bleach I add, but I definitely add it to the dishwater. I get the dishes to soak before I actually wash them, and then give them a really good rinse before I hang them out to dry. Now while those dishes are soaking, I'm going to go ahead and put away the dishes that were left over in the dish rack. Sometimes I put my dishes in the dishwasher to dry. Now I don't always use the dishwasher. I know some people have told me like I'm wasting so much time and water by not doing that. I think it's because I just wasn't raised to use the dishwasher. My mom was a pretty anal cleaner, so we always clean them by hand, and she wanted to double check them. And you know, you just pick up things as an adult. And one of those things that I picked up on is just not using a dishwasher. So I wash everything by hand, and I put them in either the dish rack or the dishwasher to dry. I will buy like a rinse aid, something to keep that dishwasher clean, just because I know that as water tends to leak inside the dishwasher, it can make it smell. So I try to be conscious about that. But for the most part, I don't have that many dishes that I'm going to clean today, so I'm going to get those rinsed off and then put them in a dish rack to dry. Alright, now that I got those dishes drying, I pulled everything off the counters. I did that off camera, and then I went ahead and sprayed. I like to use a good surface spray to get my counters and let it sit for a little bit before I actually wipe it up. And my go-to lately has been Miss Meyer's surface sprays, and that is because Miss Meyer's has some good scents. I don't know about you, but I love their scents. My go-to lately has been the peony or the rose. I've even liked the lilac, although I think it smells just a little bit strong. So if you're really spraying it, you got to be careful. But other than that, I just love their scents. They've had a compassion flower that I've really liked, and I've heard that daisy also smells good. Still haven't had the opportunity to try daisy, but next time I'm on my way to Target, I think that might be my next go-to. But love Miss Meyer's. Aside from Miss Meyer's, I really liked Method surface spray as well. I love that it doesn't leave any like residue on the counters after I wipe it up, and that also smells pretty good. Oh, I forgot. One thing that I just did, something new for me, is taking a butter knife and wrapping it in a cloth to clean the sides where the stove and the counter meet. I actually saw that on someone's Instagram, and don't quote me, but I think his name is Clean That Up on Instagram. Love his tips and tricks. That was one of the things that I picked up from him, and it has made such a difference. Usually I have like a little residue stuck to the side of the stove and the counter, and I don't see any of that since I've been doing it, so huge shout out to him. I love it. Last little bit of the kitchen, just getting everything put away and back on the counters. I've already swept, and now I'm gonna head to do the last bit of laundry as soon as this counters in the kitchen look amazing. Off to the laundry now, just getting that last little bit done. I try to do 1 or 2 loads a week just to keep up with it, because like I was telling y'all in the last video, if I don't keep up on the laundry, it'll be piled mile high and it is just overwhelming at a certain point. So I definitely always try to keep that laundry going. I always try to make sure that I don't have it stacked up high in our baskets. My son will keep laundry in his closet, and then I gotta go hunt it down just to find more laundry in the bathroom and in the hallway, and it is just a task. So I always try to keep up on laundry. Do a quick shakeout as those come out the washer. Let me know if you do this too. There's just certain things I've been doing since I was young, and I never know if anyone else does these things or if it's just me. But I always try to give my clothes a quick shakeout before I actually throw them in the dryer. Aside from the clothes, I put a dryer ball in there, and I also put some dryer softeners. My favorite laundry products have been the Kirkland Costco brand of laundry detergent. Definitely used to stick to Tide, like I was telling you in the last video, but I decided to do something a little bit different, and I'm not mad about it. Really, really like that. I put some scent beads in there. The scent beads are also from Target or Costco, actually. Let me know if you think it'll be worth it to share some of my tips and tricks about laundry, but that's really it for this video. Thank you so much, and like, comment, and subscribe.